really particularly mine either.
Something or something?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay, thank you.
Gas come down again, $2.99.
I'm not complaining.
Oh.
Biden's not doing anything to help me. Neither are the Arabs.
Well, they were talking about Saudi Arabia or something was going to talk about dumping oil onto the market.
Well, that would, you know what that would do?
Well, drive the price really low.
Yep.
Resolution on this camera, 4K 30, because it has active HDR,
Whatever that is.
high dynamic range. I thought my GoPro did that too on 4K 60. Like some of this a little more cloudy.
Cheaper to rent a truck than to rent a car.
Yeah.
Well, if you just need to get a load of lumber from Menards or something, well, like, remember when they brought that shed kit for us?
Yeah.
And they dumped it all out in the yard? That was
Well,
pretty slick.
Shit, if it gets any warmer, it's going to be rain.
Well, see, that's another reason that since I haven't been on my game and haven't got the lights to blow,
Yeah.
it's good that it's not sitting out there in the rain.
Yeah.
It's going to get warm.
Yeah, I know.
You need to try to put them up.
Tomorrow or Wednesday, it's supposed to be like 50.
Yeah. Mom's going in to see the eye doctor at 3:30 today.
Okay.
So you know.
Alright. Got any funerals this week?
One on Wednesday at 11 something.
Okay.
Haven't signed up for it, but I'm probably going to.
The guys was recording, one of the viewers online is was using this camera, set it at 4K 60, had it recording with a USB thing plugged in for power. 4K 60, it never overheated, unlike the GoPro, which would overheat in like, you know,
Yeah.
shoot, sometimes it would overheat in 20 minutes. But yeah, 4K 60. Guess what ran out first?
Memory?
The memory card, which was a 512 gig,
Yeah.
recorded for 16 hours, never overheat.
That's pretty
Inside a room with no airflow.
good. That's pretty good.
I'm like, damn, that's really good. That's really good.
Is there a way to upgrade the memory?
Oh, you could throw in 1 terabyte in there, but I mean, then it would probably run for, you know.
Till the batteries gave up.
Well, the battery ain't gonna last that length of time. About best you're gonna see your battery last maybe 2 hours.
And you don't need one.
But if you hook in like a power bank to it or something,
it'll go.
Oh, it'll go until the memory card's full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's almost like having a trail camera.
Yeah.
If you had a thing plugged into the port for power,
They don't
and
have
the battery
They don't
inserted.
have that level of resolution, though, do they?
This has an 8K.
No. Trail camera.
No, they're using like, I think they're recording, the max they record is like 720 or 1080p, but still.
Aren't they just shooting one every 5 minutes?
They detect motion and they either select it, take a picture, or it takes a short little clip of whatever's in front of it.
Right.
And once the motion's out of its way, it shuts back off.
Which saves the battery.
Well, yeah, some of those trail cameras, you know, you can put AA batteries or rechargeable nickel monohydrate AA type things in there, and you put 5, 6 of them in there or something like that. And depending on the amount of activity on the camera, they might go as long as a month or more.
That's pretty cool.
Well, if it's only taking, like, say, one of the guys who watched does a lot of those clearing beaver dam things.
Mm-hmm.
He had like, he looked at his battery when he had been out to the trail site in a month, and he opened up the battery. It had 96 clips of whatever wildlife or whatever had been going through it, and the batteries were only at 75%, and it was sitting out there for a month.
Depending on temperature.
So all it's really is the IR light shooting forward.
Yeah.
And when something breaks the IR light, it starts recording, or take a picture, or whatever. So, yeah. And he catches a lot of foxes and occasional bear and stuff. But yeah, that's what you do with a trail camera. It's made to take the abuse. They said that some animals can see the IR light though, and then they go investigate the camera.
Well, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, where's this light coming from? You know, the ones that can see in that spectrum.
Yeah.
Very, very few animals can see in that spectrum.
No, we can't.
No. If you had your phone out in front of you, then you could see the IR light.
Ooh, somebody got to my fence. See, I thought they should put it back about 1 foot, or one 8 foot back.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't get hit. Somebody, you know, if it gets covered with snow, about like that.
Oh, they haven't adjusted the price here yet.
Well, it's black and it's, you know.
The other stations, it's $2.99, and diesel is like $3.99. Haven't adjusted here. A little thicker
Here we are again.
wickies now. Yeah.
Probably not going to This is more like rain than it is anything else. The diesel up here is 428, but we don't know what type of diesel that is.
Well, no, we don't. But down south part,
it's like 399 or something like that.
Yeah, but now their thing that was showing for gas higher is now blank.
Probably redoing it, probably.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna redo it as soon as they get the next load or something.
Yeah.
However they do that.
Yeah.
Got them a fence. Yeah, I figured somebody would hit it eventually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can do the scenic drive.
$35. That's why it's not snowing anymore.
Well, that's not why it's not sticking in the snow. It's still snowing, which is not
Yeah.
so much.
It's back.
I think it's that cinnamon pill that explodes in my stomach.
Oh,
Makes me feel kind of weird.
yeah.
So I
Have
started
you
feeling
been
kinda-
taking your
Yeah.
your sugar pill at all?
Every once in a while, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, when that cinnamon pill explodes, it's like,
Well, what if it happens in your throat? It's like
Oh, it's annoying there, but it normally explodes in my stomach
yeah,
once it's its own issue.
yeah. My criminal justice professors had a house over here above that goofy stair thing. I can't remember which one it was, but he hasn't been here in years. But it's one of these ones here. He got, I want to say it was. Yeah, I don't know. It was one of those ones, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one that's responsible for shoveling that snow.
No.
Ice. Oh boy. higher, it must be the dike. Watch that thing climb pretty quick. Look at that.
Yep. I want to talk my friend in Alabama into getting a weather station. He says, yeah, I couldn't quite justify $300 for a Tempest, but
They're pretty
about one of these Accurate
okay.
$140 weather stations. One of these 5-in-1 things.
Well, the Tempest is really good.
Then I showed him how many Tempests were in the U.S. and how many were just around his area, which was around, like, he lives around Huntsville.
Yeah.
There's probably like 70 of them around there.
Well, that's a hint.
Yeah, I showed him what mine was. I was like, yeah, that's what mine looks like. It's on display and everything. Said, yeah, I've owned a few of them, and some good, and some just junk. And I told him about how the cat knocked over with the main display, that Oregon Scientific one, busted it in pieces. And, well, the data part still worked, but you couldn't see the display. And then I got another one and had multiple display problems with it. And luckily, you could buy displays for that other one, so you just had to hook it up. This one, you can only one person can see it on your phone, but I can share the web of it.
The time is 12 p.m. K0AJW. Repeater.
I guess he's just hooking his up to Weather Underground. I'm like, well, that's fine. But the good thing with ours is it's just we've always had problems with the spinning cups going bad after freeze thaw. And,
Yep.
You know, over time they just break.
Yep.
You know, or
Yep.
stops or seize up or whatever.
Well, it's still working, so I got it
And,
tied into that one in the bedroom, but it's not.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I was kind of sick of that. And this one's got no moving parts whatsoever on it.
Yep.
So,
Just doesn't tell you when it's snowing.
well, I mean, none of them really do.
No, I know.
Said every once in a while you get a false reading on rain because the bird decides to
Poop on it.
sit on the top of it.
Oh, didn't walk around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure it poops on it too. But said the only real issue I've really had or seen with them, I haven't really experienced, but some people say after about like 4 or 5 years, the internal battery starts to degrade.
I guess it depends on how much it gets sunlight. You know?
Yeah. Well, no, it just over time they said that battery just dies, which is...
And I don't know if you can take it apart and put a new one in.
I don't know.
All right, so
Different people telling me different things on...
Looking for the elevation at the base of the tower.
Oh,
I drove up over the curb just to test it.
Yeah, no, please, thanks. My back
fence.
didn't feel like it was already
Well, I
hurting.
didn't want to hit the fence. Okay, here we are.
My bladder didn't enjoy that either.
Base of the tower, 1,863 feet. Sorry about that.
I'm sure you could have asked SRT and them said.
Yeah, well,
Sure they know exactly what it is.
1866, excuse me.
Oh, wow. Extra foot.
It's going to make, an extra 3 feet. That's going to make a difference. And then put plus 175 on top of that. All right, well, we figured out what we needed to know on that.
Yeah.
Now we need to get back out of the way. SRT's busy working on a real song.
Yeah, really are.
We were just protected. The water tower ever comes down, and it'll probably take out everything else with it.
Well, they can build a new one.
Yeah. See a crack in the paint. Look out, panic!
Well, that was a lot better than that one that was up North Hill where like Rich says.
Yeah.
It was paper thin.
Yep. That says 1883.
It had degraded so much that you literally could stick your finger through it. Right, that's not encouraging.
Cut that a little bit short there. Yeah.
If my bladder wasn't ready to explode, I would go to the bank, get my money.
Yes.
But other issues
Might
are
be able to try that again.
we gotta do it later, tomorrow or something. Well, tomorrow's supposed to be warm, so. Bad as my back was hurting the other day, earlier today, and last night I had to have a light ice pack on my back. Like 30 minutes last night, and I take it off, put it back on. So I was like, I took aspirin, Tylenol, and then I had to reposition the pillows on my bed so I could lay. But I took an anti-inflammatory this morning because it was I had to take something. Usually that really helps. One or two of those, and I'm good for like 2-3 days.
Well, it gets that
I'm
level
taking,
down.
aspirin
Yeah, it gets that level down.
Yeah. But God, I'm really leery about taking the anti-inflammatory stuff.
You don't want to take it. Well, I know the stuff in the aspirin used to help a lot, but I'm not on it anymore.
Well, I take it every once in a while, but
It won't even let me do that now.
now it's my go-to is grabbing one or two of those Advils.
I'd have to talk to the doctor. I don't know if I could or not. Usually the painkillers work pretty good. They don't really.
The leaves are supposed to last longer. They're supposed to last like 12 hours.
But what it doesn't
I have a
do,
huge bottle of those.
what it doesn't do is it doesn't get the swelling in the joints down.
Well,
So I wonder if
it might not. I don't know.
I want to have to talk to her about that.
I thought they said there's some kind of joint med or something.
Probably. We'll let this guy go.
Well, they got relays. So.
Yeah, I was going to jump ahead of him, but that's okay. Well, I'm cracking my thumbs now. That's what it's come down to. I feel like I'm growing extra bone in there.
You're not supposed to do the crack. You're supposed to give it
again,
traction.
You do it. What's the word?
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that.
And they were at 17.
maybe I could get something. Bob and Brad sells this like hand massager / infrared heat thing that's supposed to. They said it's supposed to really be good if your hands cramp up or seize up or you can't move them, and you're supposed to just shove them in this thing, and it massages your hand and gives like infrared heat, and it's supposed to relax it.
I wonder if Mom could use that on cramps or not.
On hands, maybe.
mean,
I know they make ones for feet.
Legs.
Well, I've seen ones that have like an infrared heat thingy that you're supposed to be able to put over your legs, but I don't know how that would work with somebody with a lymphedema thing.
I don't know either.
I don't know on how that would, if that would work better or not.
I don't know.
I guess in my personal opinion, it may not be a good thing to do.
Well, we don't know. That's the
because the lymphedema, the nodes and everything that are clogged or whatever, exposing them to heat, I don't know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing.
Good question. Don't know. I know that when we pumped her legs this morning, then she started
that's supposed to push your fluid back out. But
apparently something that wasn't quite as friendly. She ended up with pretty good leg cramps out of it.
Well, yeah. Well, now our diesel's down to 374 here.
Yeah.
The gas is at 304.
Assuming it's the same grade of diesel.
I don't know.
That we don't know.
I don't know.
Winter Master or whatever it is. They're probably
Who knows?
gonna run it pretty soon,
I would think.
Don't know.
I know what I mean. Well, they said that Biden's released more from the strategic reserves again, so that might be why.
Price goes down. Maybe they should put some in there. Maybe.
You would think, especially with the potential for coming war, you'd think you'd stockpiling.
I would think if you get a low enough price, you'd probably want to fill it up.
Well, yeah, but with all the wars that are potentially coming, I think it'd be good to like stockpile that for like. Well, when it was supposed to be for an emergency.
He shouldn't have taken it out for the election.
Well, it's for political purposes. It's always for political purposes.
Yes.